Hey, today we're going to be working on the 32 Roadster race car. We are going to be doing brakes, getting a master cylinder, the brake handle, brake lines run. Not permanently, we still have a lot of work to do yet. It'll be done for when it does need to be, it does need to go on the car. And then hopefully we're going to get floorboards made for it too. Make them out of some sheet metal and see what we end up with. All right, so we got this super sophisticated braking system finished up here. It's probably about the easiest one I ever had to do. The master cylinder goes on the bracket. The handle just pushes the lever into the back of the master. I ran the lines down back under the car. I actually used one brake line for each side. It was just as easy because the stock fitting has obviously openings for front and rear brakes, and we don't have any front brakes. So I bent the lines all up, got them running under the car. I'm going to take you down there and maybe get a little look at them. And there's what the car looks like with that shiny firewall in there. Nice.
You notice that Lincoln brake still.
Gotcha.
That's a neat.
All right. All right. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see any of this. We got the lines coming down here. Just matched the lines up, running all the way back. Got one branching off to the right side, The other one branching off or going over to the left side. And that's really about it. This is all going to come off again. This is just on here so when we are ready for brakes, it'll be all ready to go. And it does have Lincoln brakes on it, so it's got the good brakes on it. And we still have to do the brakes on this, I believe. We didn't do the brakes on this yet. Yeah, we still have to do the brakes on it yet, so that'll all come back off. So nothing's permanent yet, just basically all roughed in. Sorry about the awful camera work.
All right, so we're doing floorboards in the 32 race car. I got the driver's side pretty well done here. In fact, I think it is done. Put some bead rolling in it just to keep it a little sturdier, and tried to match it to the beads back here just with the spacing and the the spacing. That was my first time I ever bead rolled anything. Matt gave me a lesson and off I went. Luckily I was able to use the same template for the passenger side, just had to flip it over and make a little cutout to go around the master cylinder, and that one will work fine on that side. And then we'll get everything in here and we'll have, we'll be floorboarded. We wanted them to be removable so that the car is serviceable, so we put rivet inserts into the
Sub rails. Yeah.
sub rails, and into the front there at the bottom of the firewall.
And Steve was smart. He thought of this. He put a flange on it and put the flange behind the firewall so that it looks a little cleaner when it's all together, and you don't have that flange. So the way he's designed everything is the flanges are just big enough he can flip everything in.
It'll
so.
slip right underneath the firewall, and we're gonna have to cut pedals and everything into all this. But I mean, we'll be at the blank slate point where everything will be ready to go when we're ready to do pedals and steering. We'll just have to cut everything back open again.
Cut our new work open. Now you're learning the joys of metalworking.
Yeah,
where you make a beautiful piece and then you cut holes in it.
Yeah, hit it with a hammer and get a saw.
So we're gonna get this piece made. I'm gonna help him just pre-stretch these in the planishing hammer and then let him bead roll them, and then we'll get that second one made up, and we'll have little toe boards.
so finished up with the recent round of work on the 32 race car here. Put the master cylinder in it on the bracket that they had. This was the handle and the bracket that came with the car. We luckily had a brand new, well, a rebuilt master cylinder in stock, so I just had to take that apart and go through that and clean it real good, and that was fine to go on the car. And I ran brake lines back like I showed you, just to the rear. And then we made floor pans, well, I guess floor pans, not toe boards anymore, for the front. Just tried to make something nice and flat and simple that would add a little rigidity. We got it bolted to the bottom of the firewall here. It's got a flange that comes up behind this, and have it into the cross member here and the stock floorboard mounting holes over here. Got both the sides done. Put beads in them. Just tried to match the beads that were in the stock floor pan.
Now it's awesome.
Yeah.
Now it's awesome.
Right. And now it's awesome. All right, Mike, time you make that work. Sorry.
So now you just need to.
The floorboards are nice and simple, and they're fastened all the way. They're fastened on three sides. We didn't go all the way across. We haven't decided if we're going to make a tunnel for it yet, or just leave it as is. But it adds a little bit of rigidity. Ties everything together. The firewall, the cross members, so that. Well, our next round of work for the car is going to be the steering, the Franklin center steering, and pedals. We're gonna have to figure all that out now, and then I think it's time to put an engine in it and go racing. But I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. It's wishful thinking, I guess. Well, thanks for coming along, and stay tuned for more on this old bomber. See you later.